Oh no. Okay, okay. I'll see you later. Trish, today we only have 3 packs though, register.
Who ah?
I think one is your friend, is it? Can't remember the name already.
My friend ah?
Jeffrey, yeah.
Yes?
Jeffrey, is it your friend?
Yeah, my friend. Oh, he's joining ah?
Yeah, because the name very familiar. I think it's your friends. Let me.
Oh, Jeffrey then is my friend ah.
Jeffrey, right? I think last time he joined us.
Right.
I think one is the Golden Fresh, one of my client. Then one more, I don't know. I don't know who is that.
Promote jadi pun lah.
Oh, I tried to message to few clients which they know Gurmeet lah, but they didn't reply also. I think got few more. I see got 6 already.
Oh, 6 already ah?
No, got 6 because it's you, Gurmeet. Jeffrey C is your friend, right?
No lah, my one Jeffrey Lai.
Oh, okay, this one Jeffrey C.
Jeffrey C ah?
Jeffrey C, Carol Das, Kelly is Golden Fresh one if I'm not mistaken. Kylie. Oh no, itu saja.
That's all lah.
That means if all of them turn up. I put in the trainer group also, bolang reply.
Yang bolang lain pun lah, yang from there?
I don't know. I put in the trainer group. I already put in the link already. We'll see how later.
You hope they come lah.
Okay.
Hey, Gurmeet, Jeffrey C, is it your friend?
Not sure. Like spam again. Not sure who's gonna come or not. This time a lot of them busy like Monday.
Oh, because I see only three participants registered for today. One is I think from Golden Fresh, one of our clients.
Okay.
One is Jeffrey C. I think the another two I don't think so. It's the BTP because it's using the Hotmail one.
Okay.
But we'll see how later. A lot of your friends busy, is it today?
Yeah, Monday they're not very free.
Okay. So Gurmeet, later on, Christopher will be doing the introduction. He'll be introducing you. So as usual, before you go into the quiz, then you pass to me first. Then I'll help you to tabulate the point, everything. And
okay, can. The Q&A I will be doing, is it? Like
yes. Today I'll tabulate the point.
Okay, can. This time
today, do you still ask who are the name of the speaker?
No. This time a bit more difficult questions. But hopefully they don't get stuck. Mike joining us?
No. He said he got something. He got another meeting. So he said he's not able to join today.
Okay.
Because he got confident Gurmeet is going to do a good show, so he's okay.
Wow, no pressure. Anyway, you can watch the recording also.
Yeah.
Oh, Chris, I saw your email about the one day one.
What email is that? Okay. Yeah. Okay. The client, he said that she wanted to be more like with more tools lah. But actually, I told her all tools only what. Then I spoke to Mike. Mike said, what we can do is because 2 proposals I sent out. One is yours, one is Michael. He said that it's a lot very theoretical lah. I said, but technically there's tools also. I don't know what she's talking lah.
Hey bro, I think the one you sent was Mike's one lah to me.
I sent the wrong one to you. What is that?
I think so. I don't remember creating that one.
Oh, then I resend it again to you.
Okay.
So I just tell you briefly lah, and then what we can do here is the activity. You can put a description what is this thing, what is this activity for. Actually, it's all there. The tool is all there. It memang got model lah, but every model comes with tools on it.
Yeah.
Then I send again to you lah.
Okay, can. Anand's one is on Wednesday, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
On the first.
Okay. Okay, a few people were asking me about
For Anand. Oh, okay. We actually wanted to invite all our trainer and the speaker to join Michael's session because that time we're going to do a grand finale. So we're going to play a video and also some. Then once again we will introduce our trainer again, like a grand finale. Hopefully we can make it.
Yeah, I wanted to ask Crystal, how's the SpeakRight office internet connection good?
Okay, so far.
Okay. Because if I'm coming down late July, right, there is the one with the Zoom with the champs. We are going to do a webinar around late July also. Michael has the dates. So that means I will be in Penang. My place is okay, only the internet connection. So I don't want to test.
Oh, that means you are doing that session in the office, is it?
Probably lah. Because my mom's one is Unify, but very unstable. Like, remember my brother came on, cannot turn
yes.
the camera.
It's always like go out and we come in.
Yeah.
Yep.
I'm trying something completely new, for icebreaker. Hopefully it works. Yeah. Anand seemed happy with it, so should be okay lah.
But the icebreaker is still work if we have less participants, right?
Yeah, I just need 3 minimum. Like, if tak cukup means then I take Chris or you lor.
Or you take any trainer which is coming in.
Yeah.
Let them pretend to be the participant.
Yeah, lor. Like last time, I almost won the Starbucks. Grace too fast. Oh, Anand coming in.
Oh, okay.
All the best. I'll be coming in a bit late. Just got back home.
Okay. I think he's got training today, is it? Because I called him just now, so he didn't pick up.
Probably.
So if let's say today also the number of pack is like that day during the wheel session, so what can we do is also we'll try to make it like that day for those which is attending the session today, then they are able to join us for the quiz. But later on, I will put a message into our trainer group chat. We normally will prioritize our participants first. Let's say if we have 3 participants, we will let the participant to answer first. Then we try to support at the after they answer, then so that it doesn't look so empty, like only 3 of them which is answer the question. Instead of we are the one that fighting for the
purposely be late lah.
Or like Gurmeet purposely give a funny
wrong answer. Wait, Crystal, I just need to share a video. You tell me if it's too loud, the volume.
Okay.
Give me a second. Huh? Let me reduce.
Iconic, yeah.
Oh, yes, yes. They are very good, you know. You go and see their Facebook page.
Yeah. I like the video.
Makes me feel very at ease as a customer.
Yeah. How they doing their session for the preparation for the COVID.
Yeah. You see this four, you go and see their anyway they closed down.
Tutup already, yeah.
Yes. Okay, is it loud?
Let us bring you on a tour
Yeah,
as a
okay.
guest to
Just nice.
experience staying at
All right.
iconic.
Christopher, are you saying something?
Oh, I'm reading.
Oh.
Yeah. 8:50 now is
8:14 now. How come? Where is my participant?
Well, you both can be your...
Habis makan dinner ke belum? I wait for you to start, then only I can makan my dinner.
I makan earlier already. Cook my own pasta.
Oh. Yalah, chef
you can
mah.
cook pasta, you can cook, you're a master chef.
No.
Yalah, people is chef mah. Of course can cook pasta.
But mine is lazy version. Or just use the can,
The sauce.
Yeah. Scratch too much time.
So you cook for your wife also lah?
No, she had her chicken soup or something like that. With bihun. She cooked herself.
Christopher, your WhatsApp web, is it?
Yeah, WhatsApp web. Offer. Okay. I tell Shanusha already. And also Shoba.
They are not available, is it?
Thank you lah, but not sure whether she's doing.
Gurmeet, I invite Miss Spam also, but she didn't reply.
She's very busy.
I think because of month end, so they are very busy with closing. She don't even pick up my phone call. I call her since last week.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
I need to call her to get some endorsement. The district champs all trying to find 5 endorsements. So far, I only got 2.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So still need to find 3. Maybe someone from Info, either Money or Famo. See if they are okay to write for me or not.
You message her, you call her.
Yeah. Oh, my eye watering like crazy. Don't know why.
Because of the contact lens, is it?
No, no, no.
Then ask the eye specialist here.
Maybe staring at the screen. Yeah,
Gurmeet,
lah.
you're crying. You wearing contact
Touch
lens?
lah, bro. Huh?
Contact lens?
No lah, no, no, no. Oh, I
I
see.
thought you're wearing.
Oh,
Grace.
I think maybe staring at the laptop too long. Lah.
Hi, Grace.
Hi, Grace.
Hi.
Hey, Grace, you have to be a participant of today.
Oh, is it? Okay.
Maybe you can win against Starbucks.
Okay. Wait. This is what? Protect your colleague, right? Okay.
Protect your
Customers.
customer.
Oh, customer. Sorry.
Yes. Colleague, I think, when is colleague? Colleague got no more already. Right?
Oh, that was, I think, Will.
That
Oh,
was
yeah.
a real session last week.
Yeah, forgot.
Crystal, one of my former TTT classmate, the one who trained the trainer with me, right? He was asking about potential collaboration, with SpeakRight.
It's in KL, is it?
Yeah. No, not, he's attached to a company. Let me see, what's the name? People Prowess Sdn Bhd.
People?
Prowess, Prowess.
Prowess,
Maybe he's working there lah.
Yeah, he's working there, and then he said he's arranging some training programs, looking for collaboration.
Oh.
I said anything also. I gave him Mike's number. I say, he say okay means okay.
Yeah. But is he from HR or he's from other department?
No, he is one of the trainers, if I'm
internal trainer lah.
Yeah. Should be former HR. Wait, I'm calling my brother to come. Yeah. He says, send me the link.
You have the link, right?
Yeah, got. Chris, that day I saw your wife is it join one of the session.
Protect your children.
Join the Shireen session.
Ah, okay.
Talk about children. Yeah. So of course, why because we have like 2 years old daughter, so she wanted to know from the child psychology practitioner.
Ah, okay.
Your brother is
Okay.
here?
Your brother
Yeah.
is here.
So fast.
I think we should admit him, then we start first along the way while we are waiting for the rest. Might be coming in a bit later. What do you think?
Okay, can, yeah.
Okay. I admit him.
Dr. Jagdeep,
Yeah. I can call him unofficially brother today.
We're talking about protecting your heart.
Next session we invite him.
Yeah. He's a very good speaker also.
Yeah, I heard. He was also a member of Toastmaster before you, huh?
Yes, before me.
Hi, Dr. Jagdeep. Good evening.
I think it's just connecting.
Hello. Can you hear me?
Yes, we
Yes.
can hear you loud and clear.
Hi everyone.
Good evening.
Good evening. Give me a sec. I just invite a few of my friends.
Sure. Thanks.
Sure, doctor.
I think he's calling his Singh.
Calling.
Yeah, good friends. What's that? Oh, that's my mom. Whole family coming to Mitra car.
Okay, we will admit them. Chow Hong Tan.
Yeah, that's his friend.
Okay, I admit him.
Oh man, this is going to be a different level of difficult.
Gurmeet start tension.
Hi, Madam Sumitra.
I'm still connecting.
Oh, still connecting.
Using the
Okay.
phone.
Hi, Chao Hong Tan. Good evening. Hi, Madam Sumitra.
Okay, I think we can.
I think we can begin, Christopher.
Yeah.
Can begin, yeah?
Yeah, let me share the slide for you. Just a minute.
Thanks, Crystal. So, blessed evening, my dear friends. Thank you very much for being here with us this wonderful evening. My name is Christopher Nicholas. Together with me is my colleague, Crystal. Crystal, want to say hi to them?
Hi, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This is Crystal.
Yeah. So, we are from the SpeakRight Consultancy Client Relationship Team. Today is a 12th session of the Work From Home Protect series. We have another 2 more laps to go. Yes, you heard me. 2 more laps to go. For us, learning is a journey. And most importantly, it's a marathon. It is not a sprint. This program is to help us to integrate better in today's norm by taking care of things that are important to us. What is the unique part of this program is the admission fees is zero. We do not charge for the session because we believe that education is for everyone. However, if you want to make contribution, you could do so. Any amount that you are comfortable. This contribution will help us in our next program and also to remunerate the speaker, Mr. Gurmeet. So I want to thank some of you here for the contribution made for our last session and make this program a success. My colleague, Crystal, she will reveal the bank account at the end of the session. So today we're going to learn about how are we going to protect our customers. Another important topic. This will be shared by SpeakRight Consultancy exclusive trainer, Mr. Gurmeet Singh. Okay, he is very special because this session it is his 3rd session from the entire Work From Home Protect series. Now, a little bit about him. He completed his Bachelor of Arts in Business Management and graduated from Nottingham Trent University. He is also a passionate speaker and represented Malaysia to an international speech contest held in Vancouver, Canada, year 2017. Made Malaysia proud by coming back to his hometown as a 2nd runner-up. Now, my dear friend, his aim now is to go back to the international podium once again and strive for a winner's trophy. His diverse background in his career, especially in education, has brought him a solid training in pedagogical methods along with great energy and enthusiasm. I can't wait to listen to Gurmeet's session now and how to protect your customers. Gurmeet, you heard me. I can't wait to listen to your speech. So at the end of the session, we have a quiz session. Winners walks away with RM 20 ringgit Starbucks voucher. So I'm going to read out the ground rule for the quiz. So it's a combination of objective and subjective question. So when the quiz starts, if you know the answer, be the first one to type the answer in the chat room as indicated. Now, if you get the question wrong, the next person on the list will be allowed to answer. So we have a small group, but I believe that we're going to have a very, very profound and a very meaningful session with a Gurmeet session. To be very honest, I enjoyed listening to Gurmeet session, especially when it comes to protecting your customer, because he has a lot of experience in how to deal with customers. So Gurmeet, I'm going to pass this session to you. But by the way, since we have a very a small group, I hope that, you know, if you're okay, you can switch on your video, because the major challenges where trainers, when they conduct training virtually, the engagement part, it is very, very challenging. So of course, you know, if you're comfortable, you can switch on a video and then you can get to engage with Gurmeet. So Gurmeet, back to you.
All right, thank you, Christopher, for that wonderful introduction. And this time I didn't write that introduction. So I was really shocked and really surprised, but wonderful introduction. All right, so let me begin by sharing my screen. Give me a second for this. All right. Give me a minute. Just putting this on. Okay, video panel. All right. Okay, so today we're going to talk about protect your customers. Okay, this is the last, the third series that I'm going to be conducting now. Why am I so passionate about customer service? Let me tell you an incident that happened a few days ago. All right. For those who have known me, my hair was a mess during MCO. You know, I'm sure Crystal and Christopher would completely agree. All right. So a few days ago, I went to this hair salon. All right. I wanted to have my hair cut. I walked in. There were a lot of customers. A lot of customers getting their hair done, some getting their hair dyed. I went up to the counter and I asked this lady, Miss, I would like to perm and cut my hair. She looked at me for a while, silent, looked at her boss who was busy cutting someone else's hair, said something. All right, the boss replied, "Aya, today very busy lah. You come back next week. And I said, okay, is it because I need to perm my hair? It'll take long. In that case, I just want to cut. She said, yeah, perming after MCO can do. Cut also, you come back next week. Now not free. And I was shocked, you know, at the rudeness of that lady. So, you know what I did? I went next door. There was a cheap barber shop. All right, got my hair cut for 11 ringgit. My friends, let me ask you this question. If you were me, would you go back to that barber shop, the lady that was rude? Type in yes if you would, no if you wouldn't in the chat box. Jagdeep said never. Okay, yeah, no, never. All right, here's the thing. The point I'm trying to make, right? It just takes a few seconds to lose a customer completely. It takes a lifetime to build your customer base, but it takes a few seconds to lose your customer. All right. Wow. Even I don't know, should I call Sumitra or my mom? I said, hell no. Okay. So today we're going to be talking about customer, and more importantly, how do you protect your customer in this difficult time? All right. Now, if you realize, a lot of businesses are closing left, right, and center. Why? Because in these difficult times, they are not protecting their customers. So let's begin a little bit in a light-hearted manner. And for this, we will do an activity called Guess Who. So there will be 3 rounds. Each round will have 1 volunteer. All right. Volunteered. There's a grammatical error. Volunteered in a sense, I will be volunteering each person for each round. All right. Now, once I volunteered you, you won't be going on a breakout room. Breakout room will take too much time. I just want you to turn away from the screen for a second. All right. When you turn away from the screen, I will show the rest of the people in the attendance today a picture of someone famous. All right. Then you will turn back to the screen. Once you turn back, you have 1 minute and 30 seconds to guess what that picture was, who that person was. All right. Now, here's the twist. Just guessing it is too easy. Here's the twist. You can only ask questions to the audience, the attendance today. You can only ask yes and no questions. All right. And the audience can only answer yes or no. Okay. So in 1 minute, 30 seconds, you have to try to guess who that person is. So I give you an example. Let's say I pick Christopher for round 1. Example only, Chris, don't worry yet, okay? So round 1, I pick Christopher, all right? Once I pick Christopher, I say, okay, Christopher, turn around. And then I show a picture of Tun Mahathir, example, all right? And then I will no longer show the picture of Tun Mahathir. Christopher will turn around and then he will start asking questions to the audience. Example of yes or no questions. Is this person a guy? So the audience will say yes or no. All right. By the way, audience, if you are not picked for the round, you type in your answers in the chat box, okay? To help out the people. Now, with that note, can I get a thumbs up if you understand how the activity works? Right? You can thumbs up with using the emoticon. Okay, Grace, Jagdeep, all right, Fazlu. Oh, welcome Fazlu, welcome Ahilan. Thanks for joining us.
Welcome Fazlu. Ahilan, welcome.
All right. Okay, so let's start round 1 with, let's see. Okay, let's pick Christopher. Since I picked you earlier, right? Christopher, could you turn around for a few seconds? Or you can close your eyes, okay? Now, Christopher can't see anything. Don't turn back until I tell you to. All right, so he has to guess this person. Don't turn yet, Christopher. All right, everyone got it? He has to guess this person. Huh? All right, Christopher, you may come back. All right, let me get the timer. Okay, you have 1 minute, 30 seconds. You can unmute yourself. So remember, yes or no questions. For the rest of the audience, you answer to his question with a yes or no in the chat box. All right, Christopher, are you ready?
Okay.
All right, 3, 2, 1, go.
I guess is Grace.
No, you have to ask yes or no questions first.
Oh, yes or no question,
Yes. Is this person a guy? Is this person famous for something?
Is Crystal a hardworking colleague?
You won't be able to. Okay, Chao Hong said yes. I don't know how Chao Hong knows, but okay, yeah. All right, what about other questions, Chris?
Okay.
No.
Is Fazlu a friendly person?
You got to guess who that person was, Chris.
Oh, who?
Yeah, so when you are looking away, maybe we try with someone else first. Okay, then we come back to you. All right, let's go to Grace. Are you there, Grace? Grace?
Yeah, Grace is there.
Oh, Jagdeep wants to be picked. Okay.
Yeah. Okay, go ahead.
Okay. We go with Grace, then we go with Jagdeep. Okay. All right, Grace. Can you turn on your camera?
Hold on.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. All right. Just look away for a second.
Okay.
All right. So Grace has to guess this person. All right. So Grace has to guess this person. Okay, Grace, can you look back?
Okay. Hold on. I'm just gonna stop my video because my son's gonna be disturbing. Okay.
No worries.
Okay.
Okay, Grace, are you ready?
Yeah.
Okay. 3, 2, 1, go.
Okay. Is this person a male? Okay.
Yes.
Is this person famous?
Yes.
Is this person not from Malaysia?
Yes.
Is this person from America?
Yeah.
Okay. Is this person still alive?
Yeah.
Yes, Okay.
Yes. I learned not the earlier one. This one's different.
Okay. So if this person is still, I can guess many times, is it? Or how?
Yes. Yeah, anytime you think you know the person, you can guess.
I don't know. Jeff Bezos?
No.
Is this person rich?
Yeah, definitely.
Definitely. Very rich. Is this person Mark Zuckerberg?
Yes, well done.
Oh, okay.
Well done. 1 minute, 2 seconds. Okay, that's the record so far. 1 minute, 2 seconds. All right, so the next one is Jagdeep, right? Jagdeep? All right, can you turn on your camera for a while? All right. Okay, can you look away for a second? Okay, so Jagdeep has to guess this person. All right, this person. Okay, you can look back, Jagdeep.
All right.
All right, are you ready? Let me ask you this. Are you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Okay, 3, 2, 1, go.
Is it a male?
Yes.
Famous?
Yep.
Is it a historic character?
No.
Politician?
No.
Is it an inventor?
Yeah.
Very rich?
Yes, definitely.
Is the person relevant today?
Yeah. Super.
Does he have anything to do with computers?
Yes.
Bill Gates?
All right, well done. 50 seconds. 50 seconds. Okay, well done. Let's give Jagdeep applause and also Grace earlier. All right. Okay, so Christopher, you know how it works, right? Are you ready for round 2? Okay, Ken, give me a second. We go back to yours. All right. Oops. Oh, no, I already showed you. Never mind. All right. So, I think in the interest of time, we will move on. Chris, thanks. All right. So, I showed you Steve Jobs earlier. All right. CEO of Apple. I showed you Mark Zuckerberg, co-founder and CEO of Facebook. And I showed you Bill Gates, the co-founder of Microsoft. Now, my friends, let me ask you this question. In your opinion, and feel free to type in the answers into the chat box, what is the one thing they all have in common? I know the most probable answer is all of them are super rich. Yeah, I see the answer already. Besides rich, what do you think they all have in common?
They sell remarkable product.
All right, remarkable products. Chawang said problem solving. Jagdeep said, and they work with technology. All correct answers. All right. What else? Let's get the thing going. Okay. Right. Technology, super rich, problem solving. In my opinion, right? Steve Jobs, Mark Zuckerberg, Bill Gates, they were or are a part of organizations that protected their customers during this COVID-19 virus pandemic. All right. When this thing hit, a lot of people were in trouble. A lot of people were suffering financially. They did not abandon their customers. Later on, I will tell you how and why they did it. All right. So with that note, let us go into a little bit of statistics. This is statistics that were gathered by Malaysian statistics. All right. So now, 89% of consumers want brands to produce goods that help people deal with pandemic-related challenges. All right. So during this this pandemic situation that we are in, right? What do customers want? Number one, they want brands to produce goods that help people deal with pandemic-related challenges. Number two, they want brands to offer free or discounted products to healthcare workers, vulnerable groups, and unemployed people. And number three, 54% are only considering new products if they address COVID-19 related concern. So based on these statistics given by this guy, Richard Edelman, all right, what it shows is very simple. Huh? My friends, the customers do not want to abandon the brand, you know. Customers do not want to go and change a brand. But what they want is to be cared for, to be looked after. All right, so this is what Richard Edelman, CEO of Edelman, a public relation and marketing consultancy firm, found out. All right, so if you look at the first part, which is very crucial, 89% of customers want brands to produce goods that help people deal with pandemic-related challenges. And the second one, where they offer discounted or free products. With that note, my friends, can I ask you a question? Are you ready for tonight's session? If you are, type in yes into the chat box. All right, we got yes, 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 yes. Wow, Fazlu, yes. Chris, yes. Grace, SpeakRight Crystal, also yes. Okay, so we are going to go through 3 sessions today. The first session, okay, relationship recalibration. All right, nothing to do with wedding, but you'll find out later what it means. The second session is value recalibration. All right, and the third one, digital recalibration. So we're going to go through these 3 session objectives for today. All right, so let's go into the first one, relationship recalibration. Now, my friends, when I talk about relationship, right, what is the first thing that comes into your mind? Can you type out your answers into the chat box? Okay, bond. Christopher says bond. What about the rest? Understanding. Mutual respect. Yeah, I agree. So all of these are very important. What I mean by relationship recalibration is basically it has to do with your relationship with your customers. My mom, Sumitra, said give and take. All right. Chao Hong said eye contact. Okay, very important also. So thank you very much for your answers. So relationship recalibration meaning, right, when the pandemic hit, right, the relationship between you and your customers was affected. Why was it affected? For several reasons. For example, let's say you are selling a bunch of clothing, all right? You own a clothing store, all right? The relationship was affected. Why? Because your customers can no longer go to your clothing store. If you're a hotel, all right, you had a lot of customers coming in for meetings, for staying in your place, you know, for eating in your restaurant. But because of the pandemic, they no longer can do that. So you need to recalibrate your relationship with them. And that is what I mean, all right? So to illustrate this point, let me show you a few pictures here. So the first one is a picture of this hotel, Jazz Hotel. By the way, these hotels, I've stayed in all of them, okay? The second one.
Is it in the Tanjung Tokong one?
Yes, yes, that's the one. The second one is the Jejak Resort Hotel. I think we did some training there before also. The third one, Hotel Penaga. And the fourth one, Kinta Riverfront Hotel. So the first 3 are all in Penang. Kinta Riverfront is in Ipoh. All right. Now, I want to ask you this question. What do these hotels have in common? What do you think they have in common? Can you type out the answers or your guesses in the chat box? All right. Chao Hong said rooms.
Boutique hotel.
All right, boutique. What about the rest? Crystal loves the answer already. Okay, cheaper options. Okay, Crystal said close down. All right, Crystal is completely right. But the point I'm trying to make isn't the closing down as well. All right. Now, what did they all have in common, right? What did they all have in common is they did not protect their customers. When the pandemic hit, all right, They stopped, they waited, and they hoped, all right, that their customers will come back. They wish their customers will come back. But if you look at their Facebook, if you look at their marketing techniques, right, they did nothing to reconnect with their customers. Basically, all these 4 hotels, right, what they have in common, in my opinion, is they did nothing. They didn't protect their customers. They didn't reach out to their customers. They did nothing. They just sat down, waited, and hoped that their customers will come back. And as a result, what Crystal said is completely correct. They closed down. All right. This recently, I think in May, there was an article stating that they all closed down. By the way, just to let you know, Quinta Riverfront Hotel is a wonderful hotel. You know, I stayed there, I enjoyed myself. But that goes to show you, having a good experience is not enough. You need to be able to protect your customers, and especially in this time, connect with them. So let me show you a hotel that was a bit different. All right, I won't illustrate further. Let's watch a video, and then you tell me, as a customer, how would you feel if you watch this video? All right, so I'd like to show you a video of iconic hotel. All right, so let's watch this video.
Let us bring you on a tour as a guest to experience staying at Iconic Hotel. We are committed to providing you with a safe environment in accordance with the Ministry of Health protocol. Our hand sanitizer is formulated with eucalyptus essential oil that has antibacterial properties. Our receptionists are required to wear a face mask and glove during check-in as an added precaution for you and their safety. Markers at public areas such as reception counters, lift landing, and car park auto-pay machines are there to remind you to always practice social distancing. We have a dedicated team to clean touch points more regularly. Our guest rooms will undergo a meticulous cleaning and safety standard, ensuring all touch points are cleaned with recommended disinfectants. Soft and comfortable disposable pillowcases to be provided as an extra protection for you. Restaurant tables are at least 2 meters apart to maintain social distance. In times like this, food preparations are absolutely imperative for your health and safety. Sanitized misting is conducted in all checked-out rooms as an extra precaution measure to protect you and your loved ones from COVID-19. Iconic Hotel will continue to implement our precautionary initiatives to ensure the health and safety of our valued guests and employees.
All right, so guess what? They actually WhatsApped me this video as well. You know, it's on their Facebook page. So I stayed there. Been there, I've eaten there before in Iconic Hotel, and they actually WhatsApp me, you know, with a very beautiful message. Hey, we missed you. All right, these are the precautionary things we are doing to combat COVID-19. Would you think about coming back to visit us sometime? All right, and this wonderful video. Now, if you look at the other 4, right, the other 4 hotels we talked about earlier, none of them, all right, none of them had this kind of personal touch with their customers. So now, my friends, imagine you are a customer, all right? You just got sent that video from Iconic Hotel to your WhatsApp, or you went on Facebook, you saw this video. How would you feel after watching this video? Can you type out your answers in the chat box?
I feel confidence.
All right. Thanks, Chris. Jagdeep said safe, reassured. What about the rest? How about Ahilan, Fazlu, Chao Hong? All right, sanitize. I'm guessing what Ahilan means is also you feel secure. All right, follow SOP, good precautionary steps, safe. Right? Okay, so let me ask a few of you guys to maybe elaborate on what you mean. Huh? All right, create trust among customers. Yeah, very well done, Fazlu. I agree completely that they are creating trust with customers. Let's get Ahilan. Ahilan, are you there? So can you unmute yourself and let me know, what do you mean by sanitize and do you feel secure?
Hi.
Hi, Ahilan. Thanks for joining.
I love the part where they sanitize the bed. I hope they do it after each customer.
So you feel secure, right? When you see that video, sanitizing the bed and all that, right? Yeah, Ahilan. Okay, thank you. Let's get Fazlu. Fazlu, I haven't heard your voice for a while. Fazlu, you said create trust among consumers. How does that video create trust among consumers?
Okay.
Why did you say that?
Okay, how actually they create trust is by the first thing what they do is they create the video to create an experience by building the trust among consumers.
Yeah.
The first, because they want people to experience when they come and live there, they are rest assured that their safety is taken care of.
Yeah. Yeah.
So that is the first thing. So they want to put in our subconscious mind saying that, hey, actually this hotel is very safe. They have taken care of all the precautions, and so that's how they have doing it.
Yeah, very much agreed, Fazlu. So if I would to summarize what you said in one word, it would be they show care for their customers, right? They care about your customers. Yeah. So thank you, Fazlu. Let's get one more. Chao Hong. Chao Hong, are you there? You said good precautionary steps. So what part of that video makes you feel safe? Chao Hong, are you there?
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Hi. Hello.
Hi.
I guess it's more like when they serve the customer, they wear masks and gloves, and things are properly sanitized.
Yeah.
So by looking at the video, we feel that, oh yeah, they are taking a very good precautionary steps.
Yep, agreed. All right. Yeah, you like a few people earlier said, they create safety, they create trust, and they show that they care for the customers. Right. So thank you, Chao Hong. Now, so let's look at both the 4 hotels versus Iconic, right? The 4 that shut down, like Crystal said, versus Iconic Hotel. What's the difference? What do you think is the difference between this 4 and Iconic Hotel? Can you type in your answers in the chat box? What do you think is the difference? Okay, safe, effort. Yeah, very, very important to show effort in reaching out to customers, but more importantly, telling customers that you care. Grace said proactivity, all right, willing to change, all right, yeah. Okay, there's another word, you know, that you can use that is a very good word. They adapted to the situation. Now, earlier, Crystal said the 4 hotels shut down. You know why they shut down? Because they didn't adapt to change, all right? So like what Chao Hong said, willing to change also. So Iconic Hotel did something the other 4 hotels didn't do. They reached out and remained connected to their customers. How do I know this? If you look at the other 4 hotels on their Facebook page, right? They do not regularly have videos like this. They do not regularly reassure their customers. They do not regularly reach out to their customers. If you look on Iconic Hotel's Facebook page, every other day they have postings about COVID, about their hotel, about how they're sanitizing, about how they're making sure that the place is safe. All right. So they reach out and remain connected to their customers. And that is why today, all right, they are still alive. They are still functioning. They will thrive after the COVID situation goes away. All right. The 4 hotels on your left, shut down already. No more in existence. Ahilan said he has to go. All right. Ahilan, thank you for coming for today. Thanks for participating as well. All right. Thank you for coming. Okay. So we have completed our first one, which is relationship. See you soon, Ahilan. All right. So we have finished our relationship recalibration. The next one we are going to look at value recalibration. Now, my friends, let me ask you this question, and feel free to type in anything you want. What is one of the most popular 4-letter word that starts with F? What is one of the most popular 4-letter word that starts with F? Jagdeep said fork, pull, all right, peel, flip, fart, flop. Okay. All right. FR, I give you one clue already. Fish, no more fish. Fire. Fret. Almost correct, Grace. It is free. Now, if you go back to the statistics earlier I shared, right? The statistics by Richard Edelman, he said that 89% of consumers want a discounted or free thing, you know, to remain connected as consumers, as customers. All right. So how do some organizations offer free stuff? Let me show you Adobe. All right. So a lot of schools were disrupted in the COVID-19 situation. So what Adobe did is they moved online. All right. Adobe was offering free home access to its Creative Cloud tools for students until May 31st. Did they have to do that? They didn't. Did they want to do that? Maybe not, but they did it because they wanted to show that they care for their customers. And you know what? As a result, they remain connected with their customers. They were able to protect their customers. So Adobe is a very good example of how to offer something free, all right, in order for you to remain connected with your customers. Second example, this one is a bit, not sure if a lot of you use. It's a very good website to protect your password. It's called 1Password. So what they did, they were removing the 30-day trial period and offering the first 6 months free. All right, imagine this, using something for free for the first 6 months. Wonderful, isn't it? From 30 days to 6 months. And the third one, AT&T. All right, so for those who do not know, AT&T is basically the TM-Net of America. They offer internet connections, all right? So what did they do? Removed usage cap. You know, like Unify, like Streamix, they have cap, right? Once you start using a certain amount, indirectly your internet is capped to a certain speed. So they removed this. And they went one step further, you know, AT&T, they removed the late payment fees for the next 60 days. My friends, let's just say, all right, you are a customer for Adobe, for 1Password, or for AT&T. If they did this, how would you feel? Can you type out your answer in the chat box? What would you feel? How would you feel? Reassured, all right? Okay, Jagdeep said reassured. What about the rest? Grace is happy. Yeah, I would be happy, especially 6 months free, you know. All right, Chao Hong will says doubt. Very interesting answer, Chao Hong. All right, maybe I'll get Chao Hong to elaborate on that because it's very different. Chao Hong, could you unmute yourself? Why do you say doubt?
Hi.
Hi, Chao Hong.
I guess it's more like, is there anything, have any extra charges after, you know, this free stuff? Because usually things did not come free. There's no free lunch in the world.
True. All right. I
relate to Chao Hong because sometimes when you wanted to subscribe to their services, you need to key in your, your credit card details. So for a certain period of time, it is free, but you have to key in your particular. And what happened here is, if you exceed the grace period, and then most of the time we don't really realize that.
Think about it. Yes.
Once comes in, hey, I charge for this service, supposed to be free.
Yeah. All right. The point I'm trying to make. Thanks, Chao Hong, for elaborating, and thanks, Chris, for bringing up that point. The point I'm trying to make is, if you are already a customer, all right, not going in because it's free. So example, right? Adobe, they are offering free for students that will, have to study at home. All right. 1Password are offering 6 months free. All right. So companies can start keeping their team secure without financial involvement. And AT&T as well. So what I mean here is you are already a customer here. So as a customer, imagine this, you are a customer of Unify or TMNet, all right? And they offer you, like Chris gave an example, bank that gave 6 months moratorium, all right? That shows care for the needy, okay? So that's the first word, free. So how do you add value to your customers? Offer them what they want. Earlier, the statistics said they want something of a discount or they want something free. That is what you're giving them. You are adding value. Second one. So, what do you think this word is? Fill in the blanks.
Upgrade.
All right. Chris says upgrade. What about the rest? Same. Crystal seems to be very deep in thought. What about you, Crystal? All right, upgrade. Everyone says upgrade. You are completely correct. Okay, it is upgrade. Now, earlier I talked about the 3 gentlemen, right? The 3 rich folks. And then I promised you that I'll tell you how did they protect their customers, correct? Okay, so this is how they do it, huh? So Apple, all right, so what they did for Apple was they created a contact tracing API. So you know which assisted and managed with the virus pair. All right, so that's what Apple did. Facebook, all right, they make sure they upgraded their servers to make sure it is stable. Now, as a lot of us were forced to remain at home, right, what did we do? We increased our usage of Facebook, we increased our usage of Instagram, we went online constantly. So what they did, right, they cared about their customers so much that they upgraded the servers to ensure that the increased number in customers didn't destabilize their servers. All right. And finally, Microsoft response was to make sure the Teams, Microsoft Teams servers was upgraded and was available to everyone, thus ensuring that we can remain connected with each other. All right. So my friends, what Apple did, what Facebook did, what Microsoft did was to upgrade their items to make sure to deliver value to their customers. By delivering value, by upgrading their items, they were able to protect and remain connected to their customers. All right. Now, if you agree with what I just said, can I get a thumbs up or a clapping smiley? Feel free to disagree, okay? All right. Okay, thank you. And finally, 4-letter word. I have mentioned this word earlier. What do you think this word is? Cute. Yo, Coke. Christopher, I hope you're talking about the legal Coke. All right. You are cute. Grace, thank you very much for that compliment. I don't know if you're talking about me or not. All right. Fazlu said care. Yeah, Christopher, thanks for clarifying. Coca-Cola, Coke. All right, Fazlu is correct. The word we are looking for is care. Now, going back to the statistics, remember the first one, 89% of people, all right, 89% of customers wanted businesses, wanted organizations to care, all right, care for consumers, care for frontline workers. So how did they do it? I'll give you a few examples. Now, how many of you know who the CEO of Tesla is? Can you type up who the CEO of Tesla is in the chat box? Yeah, Elon Musk. All right, so what Tesla did? Donated millions of masks to healthcare workers. And recently I read also, right, they collaborated with a car making company to create ventilators, for hospitals. All right. So what was Tesla doing? They were demonstrating that they cared for their frontline workers, for their healthcare workers. Spanco, all right. Spanco, represented by Tan Sri Robert Tan Hua. This is a Singaporean company, a Malaysian company, contributed 2 million ringgit to the government to fight COVID-19. All right. So they showed care. And finally, Nestle. By the way, this is Nestle Malaysia, not Nestle International. This is what they did. They committed investing 15 million as funding for COVID-19 relief efforts. Now, I know there is a doctor in the house today, right? There is a frontline worker today. So can I call upon Jagdeep? Tell me, how would you feel if companies keep doing this, caring for frontline workers? How would you feel? Can you unmute yourself?
I mean, I will feel really honored that our efforts are not going to win, and there are a lot of people who care about us and all that.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I'd be honored.
Okay. Yeah. You'll be honored. You'll feel cared for, right? Okay. So once again, my friends, what were the 3 value recalibrations that we talked about? Can you type in? I want to see if you still remember. What was the first one? The most popular 4-letter word starting with F, free, okay. What was the second one? Wow, Crystal, very fast, Crystal. Don't give out the answer yet. Okay, but thanks anyway. Okay, upgrade and then care. All right, so remember, you want to add value for something, offer something in return, which is free, upgrade what you're offering, and finally, I think the most important, show that you care for your customers. All right. So you want to add value. This is how you do it. Okay, let's come to the third and final part, which is digital recalibration. Now, for this, right, to illustrate this point I'm going to make in a moment, I have chosen to take this Crack House Comedy Club, Facebook page, Crack House Comedy Club. Now, I don't know if any one of you know what Crack House Comedy Club is. So before I continue, can you give me a thumbs up if you know who they are? And give me a clap if you do not know who they are. All right, Christopher doesn't know. Okay. Right, it's fine if you guys don't know. Huh? Okay, Anand knows who they are. These guys own a club in Kuala Lumpur. So every night, every other night, they will have stand-up comedy. All right. It's like a small club, a lot of drinks, a lot of tables. You have dinner and then you watch someone do stand-up comedy. It is run by this guy called Rizal van Gezel. He's a Dutch Malay guy. All right. Local guy. He runs this place. Regularly, he has people like Jason Leong, like Poon Chi Ho, it has like Douglas Lim, many different people to do stand-up comedy for that. Now, I would like to show you the left-hand side and the right-hand side, all right? I'm not going to tell you what the right-hand side is, what the left-hand side is. Let me ask you this question, my friends. What is the difference from the left and the right? So you see a few postings from Crack House Comedy Club on the left and on the right. Okay, Grace said went online. Right has a lot of digital content. Okay, what about the rest? Okay, date. Chawang said the date. Yeah, very good catch, Chawang. Okay, yeah, you all are completely right. Huh? The one on the left was before MCO. If you look at their Facebook group, they had 1 to 2 posts maximum a day. All right, live streaming, yes, Zahira, a few were live streaming also. But after MCO happened, right, they had 6 to 8 posts a day. Now, I'm not going to reveal the answer why they did it, let me ask you guys this. Why do you think they did this? Why from 1 to 2 posts to 6 to 8 posts a day? Why did they make that change? Okay, attention. Keep connected. All right, presence. Okay, what about the rest? Relationship, okay. Grace still remembers what we shared in the first point, huh? All right, yeah, you're completely correct. Huh? They had a digital, people lead laughter, Christopher said. Zaira said visibility when they can't be visible physically. All right, that was exactly what the words I was wanting to share. They are trying to remain visible in an online platform. If you look at their Facebook before MCO, right, they were very active. They had 1 to 2 posts a day. My mom said strengthen ties. Yeah, I just can't call her Sumitra. It's a bit weird, right? So I'll just continue to call her my mom. Anyway, so after they went into MCO, all right, 6 to 8 posts a day. Why? Because they wanted to remain connected to their customers, but more importantly, they wanted to recalibrate their digital platform, right? To strengthen ties, to create visibility, create relationships, keep connected, have an online presence, and seek attention from their customers. So as a result of them doing this, they have gotten even more customers today online than they did face-to-face. Right? How do I know this? All right, if you can go on their Facebook page, they have paid stand-up comedy, online stand-up comedy, and the amount of people that have signed up, that have bought their tickets is way more than what they did when they were going face-to-face. All right, that goes to show you, right? If you want to remain connected, one of the best ways is in a digital platform, and you want to remain connected, post, have more posts. I give you another example. I'm not going to show it over here. If you look at SpeakRight Consultancy, I think they are another very good example. You know, there have been a lot of videos from Christopher and Crystal, our 2 brilliant actors with Michael Xavier. All right, why do they do that? Why do they need to do that? All right, they do that because they want to remain connected to you. They want to remain connected to their customers. They didn't need to do that, but if they don't do that, our relationship with our customers will suffer. All right. So if you want another very good example, it would be SpeakRight. And I think the videos are very funny as well. So they connect with people very well. So my friends, this book by Gary Vaynerchuk, he's a sales guru. He's a customer service guru. In the book called Jab, 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 Right Hook, he said this: increase your social media presence to show your customers that you are still around. All right, so that's the point of it. So before I end the session, let me end by saying this. I'm sure you have seen this many times in my video. I'm sure you have seen this many times in my preview sessions. Your customers are the lifeblood of your business. Their needs and wants impact every aspect of your business, from product development to content marketing to sales to customer service. Just because you are not the boss doesn't mean you do not have to care for your customers. Like it or not, all right, I know this is a very cliched saying, right? Where this cliched saying goes something like this: customer is king. I know a lot of customer service people say that saying is nonsense. I believe in that saying because at the end of the day, like it or not, your customers are paying for your salary. All right. So like I said, your customers are the lifeblood of your business. So with that note, I've come to the end of my session. Before I go into the Q&A, I'd like to have some interaction with you guys. So among the 3 that we shared today, okay, relationship, value, and digital, which one did you find most useful for you? All right, can you type out in the chat box? Was it the first session, the second, or the third? All right, digital. Zahira said digital. So Chao Hong said digital. All right. What about the rest? Okay, digital seems to be winning. Right. Okay, maybe we can get Zahira. Zahira, can you unmute yourself and say why was it digital?
Actually, because I realized that being a trainer right now, if let's say you can't make yourself visible physically, we have to find an alternative. And as we can see right now, many people are becoming edutubers. So it does not happen over the night. So building visibility digitally is very, very important. And during this session, I even realized it even better.
Okay, thank you. Yeah, I agree that building your visibility in a digital platform is very, very important. Now, if you look at a lot of trainers, right? I have this friend of mine, his name is Kishwin Srinavin, right? So what he does, right, is he offers a lot of free content online. He has a lot of daily postings, daily quotes, daily tips, strategies on how to be a better speaker. Do you know why he's doing that? Just like what Zahira said, to remain visible in an online platform. Before this, did he do this? Not really. All right, not very often. He did it, but not very often. Okay, so thank you, Zahira, for that wonderful sharing. Let's go to Grace. Grace, you said value. Why value?
Well, actually, I think all three are important, so it took me a while to decide. Yeah, I guess value is because similar, I guess slightly similar and not so similar with Zahira. I felt like adding value to people is also another way of creating visibility. So that's why I choose value, yeah.
Right, yeah. I agree that creating value for people is another way to create visibility. Right, thank you. Let's go to one more person. Let's go to Jagdeep. Why digital, Jagdeep? Value
I think
right.
the most important thing when this MCO period, you're sitting at home, you have no contact with the outside world. So your main priority now is to stay home, to keep safe. So you tend to forget about this restaurant that you tend to go to, this grocery shop that you just overlooked, or because you were at home. And next thing you know, they are online. They're telling you, no, if you can't come to us, I can come to you. I think it also not only says that that they are still around. It causes you to remember, but it also gives you some sense of warmth that during this MCO, things are somewhat normal. So I think that adds a lot of value.
Yeah, I agree. And I think the most profound line in that statement that you shared was, if you can come to us, we come to you. All right. So yeah, I agree. And indirectly, by stating that, right, they are showing that they care for their customers as well. All right. Thank you, Jagdeep. Let's go to one more person. We have 3 more minutes, so let's go to one more person. Let's go to Chao Hong. Chao Hong, why digital?
Oh, hi. I guess it's a lot of examples that kind of shows out in the internet recently. Like the example that I mean the one that give me the most memory or give me a lot of the deepest impression is that that person was actually an artist. Yeah, he was singing when then the MCO hits. Then he did not have any incomes for 2 to 3 months. So he changed into online talk shows, and one of his friends, fishmonger, asked him to shell fish. Then he creates this fishmonger personnel that always played by the what call it, the visitor or the viewer. the viewer keep on asking him some ridiculous question like, can the fish be released to the sea and still alive or something like that? And it kind of creates a personality for people go and watch him and then buy a fish from him.
Okay. Yeah. All right. So he was very intelligent to recalibrate the way he does things online. Is that what you're saying, Chow?
Yeah. Adapt, evolve, and survive.
All right. Thanks. Adapt, evolve, and survive. All right. Thank you very much. Now, we have come to the end of our session. So,
one experience that I would love to share with you participant today. I believe your customer, protecting your customers. So, the small detail, and also very sensitive to those details are very small details, because I have this one experience from my friend. He got these one items from the shop. So they give free gift, and then my friend, he said that, oh, you give me this free gift, I already have it, but if you can give me sambal belacan, it's even better.
Yeah.
As a joke, Guess what, during the following trip, when he go back to that outlet, the particular shop, they really prepare a sambal belacan for that customer.
Wow.
I was just joking only, you really go and get the sambal belacan from me. Yeah, we take every customer's request seriously.
Okay. Yeah. So how did the customer feel?
Oh, the customer was shocked. I didn't expect that, the small conversation you heard, that small conversation, and you took it so seriously, and then you went and get the sambal belacan for this customer, for my friend.
Yeah. All right. So that is a wonderful example of caring as well. Okay. Thank you, Christopher, for that sharing. Now we'll go for a Q&A where you can ask me a bunch of questions with regards to what we shared today, what we learned today, or with regards to any customer service or customer related questions. Okay. All right. So we will take questions now. So feel free to either unmute yourself and ask me, or you can type in the questions into the chat box. No, Chao Hong, I'm not married already. All right, other questions? Don't worry, I'm happy to answer questions, personal questions as well. But if we can we talk about our stuff also, what we learned today? Yeah, but answer to you, Chao Hong, no. Okay, what about the rest? All right.
How would you deal, Gurmeet, with over-demanding customers?
Sometimes, right, I have the belief, right, over-demanding customers, if you can convert them, right, they will become one of the best customers. I give you an example. There used to be a friend of mine in Bukit Jambul. He had his own clothing shop. So he used to sell the tudongs, baju Melayu and all that near Bukit Jambul complex. So he told me, there was this demanding customer, bought a piece of clothing, all right, and then complained a lot, non-stop complain, the measurement is wrong, the thread is coming out here, and then the color is not what she thought it will be, and she changed. So there was a lot of changes of the shirt, of the clothing, She kept returning the clothes. But here's the thing, he persevered, all right, and as a result, right, she was one of his most regular customers. And here's the best part. After he met her needs, after he satisfied her needs, however difficult it was, right, she actually introduced her friends, her relatives to that shop, right? So I know this is not a blanket case, you cannot use for every single situation, but I believe, right, even difficult customers can be converted, right? So you're talking about demanding, I would say as much as possible meet their demands. Like it or not.
From that deep, where do you draw the line, with adding value free and not making losses?
All right, so for Jagdeep, if you look at the examples I shared, right, let's say you're a small business. You cannot afford to give free stuff. What you can do is the third recalibration, which is to go online, to make sure you're visible, to make sure you are present. So I agree, you need to juggle, right? Value, free, and making losses. If you're a small business, I wouldn't recommend offering things for free, all right? Instead, I would recommend going online instead to connect with your customers. Give you an example earlier about Iconic Hotel. They didn't offer discounts, they didn't offer anything free, because at the end of the day, the hotel was making a lot of losses. But you know what they did? They connected with their customers by having reassuring videos online. Yeah, so where do you draw the line? Think about your business. Can the business sustain or not? If cannot, yeah, then you might not want to offer free stuff all the time. Okay, hopefully that answered your question, Jagdeep. Did I answer your question? Thank you, you did. Okay. All right, any other questions?
Gurmeet, I have a question.
Yep.
So like what you shared with us earlier on about your experience where you visit the hair salon and they have a very bad customer service, so you make the customer very unhappy. So if let's say they are, I'm standing for a point of view as the owner of the hair salon, what should the owner do in terms of how are they able to bring back or maybe to win back the customer again, like maybe any service recovery they can do so that the customer will come back anymore?
Okay, so I would say, right, to be honest, that owner will probably not change because they can afford to lose one or two customers. You know, the place is always full, very popular. But let's say you made someone angry, you lost a customer, right? Reach out to the customer. I'll give you an example. There was a hotel in Mid-Valley, not Citytel, there's another one, Boulevard Hotel. So what happened? My Toastmasters club, we had a farewell meeting for our member. We went there, we had dinner. The waitress there was very, very rude. Think of the rudest waitress in your life you have met, multiply by 100. That is what that waitress was, you know. And we swore we are never going back there. All right. So you know what we did? We massively made a complaint on their Facebook page, on their Google page as well. You know what the hotel did, Boulevard Hotel? They sent us a message. They said our general manager and our marketing manager as well as our F&B manager would like to talk to you guys to address your concern. Did they need to reach out to me or my club members? They didn't. All right, the fact that they reached out, by the way, when we went there, we had a wonderful lunch with the 3 people, all right? And they reassured us that the service will change. So the next time we decided to give them a second chance. You know why we gave them a second chance? Because they reached out. They apologized, they admitted their mistake. They told us, give us a second chance. And you know what, when we went back there, by the way, the name of the restaurant is called Wild Rice Restaurant. When we went back there, the service was completely different. That lady that was so sour, so rude, was finally smiling, finally connecting with people, finally very friendly. So to answer your question, you want to regain the customers, get in touch with them, apologize for the service, and tell them to give you a second chance. All right, reassure them basically. Hope I answered your question, Crystal.
Yep, thank you, Gurmeet.
All right. Okay, I think we have time for one more question for anyone who has a question. Right, anyone?
Yes, Gurmeet, can I have a question? Yeah, I just want to ask, right, building on with the giving free stuff to the clients if we can afford to, right? I'm just wondering, let's say post MCO, when things slowly return to normal, charging the normal rate and there's some resistance from customers who naturally gets free stuff or discounted stuff from us, how do we overcome that resistance?
Okay, so I'll give you an example. Let's say you used to offer free webinars for them as a trainer, Grace. you offered free webinars to them. Now, when it's post MCO, you have to go back to charging them. You can offer them a paid webinar, but add on value. So example, right? You ask them to pay for a webinar now, but at the same time, I will coach you personally. I will have a 2-hour session, separate session, where I will coach you. Yeah, so you cannot continue, I agree. You cannot continue to give free stuff. All right. So if when MCO is over, you need to go back the way you did it before. But at the same time, the customer, like you said, Grace, is probably a bit used, right? And you don't want to offer free stuff. You can add value. So that's what I would do. All right, adding value to whatever you're charging. All right, thank you, Zahira. Love the question.
One question, Gurmeet, if let's say you wanted to offer free stuff, right?
Yeah.
Let's say for a tangible product lah. So this customer come and pay deposit. So you want to give the free stuff, I mean like the complimentary stuff. After the customer come back and make full payment, or when they make deposit, this is your free stuff. This is the product that actually I wanted to give you as a present. What would you do if you are in my position?
Okay, I would give it until at least 60% of payment is done, right? Or at least 50 to 60% of payment is done. All right. If you keep offering free stuff, right? What it shows, even if the person had put down a small deposit only, and you immediately offer free stuff, it is easy for you to take advantage. And most importantly, you are showing your desperation. That is the trap you don't want to fall into by showing that you're desperate. He paid a deposit. Please stay with me. Please pay the entire amount. I'm going to give you a few free things. The point I'm trying to make, right? Don't fall into the trap of desperation. And giving free stuff at a mere payment of deposit shows desperation, in my opinion. All right, so I would only give the free stuff or the value if they have paid at least 50%. All right, so hope that answered your question.
Any question, my fellow friend here? All right, I got so many questions I want to ask Gurmeet.
All right, Chris, you can ask one more, and then we will go on to the quiz.
Okay, this is my question. Of course, now is the era of digitalization. A lot of like the thank you, greetings actually goes by WhatsApp or emails. So the olden days method where letters, handwritten letters and notes, it is very scarce these days. You don't really come across. But I remember that when I was working for this one of these optical chain, the boss himself, he says that I mean, yeah, it is WhatsApp is very, very common. Everybody is sending WhatsApp, but there is still power in letters.
Yep.
So I mean, like because it is very rare, no one actually practice that sort of practice where you send your clients a newsletter in letter form.
Okay.
So I just wanted to ask your opinion. I mean, like is it powerful? I mean, like we're already in a digital age. Is this still relevant at this point of time?
I would say it's relevant because it shows that you're giving a personal touch to the client, to the customer. If you want, you can combine the two. What do I mean by combining the two? Last time when I used to work in the college, when my students graduate and all that, right? I will send them a personalized WhatsApp. What do I mean? I will go online, all right? I will go online and then I will create my own pictures, my own posters. I'll put in a lot of effort, a lot of energy, and then I'll send it to them, all right? It is not a copy one image from Google and then paste, I will edit, I will Photoshop, I will make sure I do the best I can to make that greeting card that I send to my students as beautiful as possible. So to answer your question, yeah, I agree. Letters are important, but if you cannot do that, maybe you want to do personalized messages. All right, so with that note, I think we have come to almost the end, but before, stay tuned. There's still the quiz, but before that, let me pass to Crystal.
Thank you, Gurmeet. Gurmeet, can I unshare your screen? All right.
Yep.
So ladies and gentlemen, I know you are very excited, like what Gurmeet mentioned just now. We have a quiz after this. But before we go into the quiz, I have some interesting video that I'm going to share with you. Just a minute. All right, here you go. Like what you can hear from what my colleague Christopher mentioned just now, we have total of 14 sessions for our Work From Home Protect series. And today is our session number 12. So we have one more powerful session to go on Wednesday before we go for our grand finale on 2nd of July, which is grand finale by our principal consultant, Mr. Michael Xavier. So our next speaker on this coming Wednesday is our adult learning specialist. He's also our lead trainer in SpeakRight Consultancy. So this person is none other than our lead trainer, Mr. Anand Makadu. So Anand is going to share with us on this coming Wednesday. He is going to share with us about how are we going to protect our project. So Anand is going to share with us the 5P access code in project management, which would help you to elevate your purpose, eliminate the risk, and also establish the result. So now let's hear from what Anand is going to share with us. I have a short video that I'm going to share with you. Oh, just a minute.
The eminent computer scientist Fred Brooks was once asked, "How does project get to be a year late?" He replied, "Simple. One day at a time." Indeed, it is not that most of our projects have outlandish targets. Rather, it is our failure to adapt when changes occur. Working from home can be good, but it certainly carries acute challenges that can potentially derail your high-value projects. While the saying, "When you fail to plan, you plan to fail," certainly rings true. Consider another famous mantra from the military. All plans fail upon first contact with the enemy. Now, failures can never be eliminated, but the best project managers out there understand that the name of the game was never elimination to begin with. It has and will always be about mitigation. And just like the soldier who is able to carefully navigate and infiltrate through a battle zone to accomplish her mission, you too can steer your way to succeeding in multiple projects by injecting the 5 P's into your project blueprint. Come discover exactly how these 5 P's elevate purpose, eliminate risks, and establish results, and how abandoning even a single P could send your project down a suicidal freefall. With the 5P access codes, you will walk away from this session with possession of the elusive access codes that will unlock the hidden secrets to thrive in multiple high-value projects. So come, join me, and we shall discover the 5 P's together.
All right, thank you so much, my dear friends. So if you would like to attend our session on Wednesday, so I'm actually posting the registration link into our group chat. So you may just click on the link and reserve your seat. So now here we come to the exciting part of today's session, which is the quiz. So over to you, Gurmeet.
All right, thank you very much. Yeah. All right, let me just share my screen again.
Sure.
Okay, all right, we are going to begin. All right, so we're going to go through our quiz right now. The fastest person to type into the chat box wins, all right? Now, here are some rules before we begin. Let me read the entire question before we start typing in your answers, all right? Those who type in before I finish reading will not win, okay? The second thing is, you can only type in your answers once. So if you make a grammatical error, you accidentally type in the answers wrongly, too bad, all right? But don't worry, there are different, there are total of 10 questions, so don't worry, okay? All right, so now before we begin, let me ask you all a simple question. Are you ready? Give me a thumbs up if you are ready to win some prizes. Okay, Jagdeep is ever ready, Crystal also, Grace. Okay, what about the rest? Are you guys ready? Okay. All right. Now, we are, by the way, just to let you guys know, you have a chance to stand to win a 20 ringgit Starbucks voucher. So if you like coffee, if you like cheesecakes, if you like truffle chips, if you like pies, if you like any other drinks, all right, I know Starbucks has a lot of drinks. This is the chance where you will win 20 ringgit to buy your favorite drink or your favorite food. All right, so let's start with our very first question, okay? So question 1 goes like this. Remember, let me read the entire question before you answer. Question 1. What are the names of the 3 billionaires in the Guess Who activity? By the way, spelling comes into play. Huh? Steve Jobs, Mark Zuckerberg, Bill Gates. Well done, Jagdeep. Grace, Crystal, Christopher, and Gurmeet. I was wishing that what your answer is correct, Grace. I don't know about Crystal and Christopher, but I'm not a billionaire yet. Right? Okay, but thank you for the compliment. Okay, so 1-0, Jagdeep's leading. Don't worry, we still have 9 more questions to go. Question number 2. All right. Sorry. What do Bill Gates, Mark Zuckerberg, and Steve Jobs have in common? So this is a subjective question. All right, Chao Hong said connect. Okay, what about the rest? Okay, Chao Hong is the closest answer with connect. All right, Jagdeep says value. All right, Chao Hong is correct. It is connecting with your customers. They were part of organizations that connected to their customers. So, Jagdeep won, Chao Hong won so far. This is like Manchester United versus, oh wait, Liverpool won. Manchester United versus Chelsea. All right, very, very close match. All right, question 3. 89% of consumers want brands to produce goods that help people deal with pandemic-related challenges. This statistics was presented by Richard Nixon, A, B, Richard Edelman, C, Richard Branson, D, Richard Wright. Okay, Jagdeep, question 3. All right, correct, B. Okay, well done. Jagdeep 2, Chao Hong 1. Question 4. What is the name of the hotel that reached out and remained connected with its customers in this COVID-19 era? Remember capital letters, huh? Okay. All right, I guess the closest would be Jagdeep, Iconic Hotel. Chao Hong, I'm not sure, are you talking about iconic restaurant? Iconic, yeah, Jagdeep, you're correct. Jagdeep is 3 right now. Chao Hong 1, but don't worry, Chao Hong. Normally those that lead in the first place will end up losing, okay? So you still have a chance to catch up. Question 5. The first session was called Relationship Recalibration, B, Relationship Calibration, C, Relationship Building, D, none of the above. So type in A, B, or C, or D. All right. Wow, Jagdeep's internet connection must be really super fast today. All right, 4-1, Jagdeep leading heavily, relationship recalibration. Okay, question 6. Name at least 2 companies that were shared today that were providing their services for free when COVID-19 hit. All right, you can name 2 companies. Remember, we had 3 companies. All right, Jagdeep, 80 percentage T is incorrect. Okay, Chao Hong is correct. Chao Hong is correct because Jagdeep made an error. All right, sorry, Jagdeep. Okay, Chao Hong 2, Jagdeep 4. Chao Hong, you get the next few questions correct, you will win, all right, and you will catch up, so don't worry. Question 7. The following company was not mentioned when we are talking about upgrading services. Apple, Microsoft, Facebook, Huawei. All right, Jagdeep, 5-2. All right, 5-2. D, yes, Huawei was not mentioned. Okay, question 8. Penco, Tesla, and Nestle displayed what? Chao Hong is correct. Care. All right. No, not free. Free was Adobe, 1Password. All right, and AT&T. All right, so yeah. Okay, it's okay. 5-3 right now. Okay, Chao Hong, to tie, you need to get the next 2 questions correct, okay? Question 9. The author of the book Jab, 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 Right Hook is A. Gary Brando, B. Gary Vaynerchuk, C. Gary Kang, D. Gary Vaynerchuk. Right? No, Chao Hong. All right, which one? Okay. Oh, D. All right. Well done. Jagdeep has gotten question 9. Vaynerchuk. All right. Vaynerchuk. Not Gary Vaynerchuk. Okay. Unfortunately, Chao Hong's answer is not correct. And finally, the last question. Fill in the blank. Customers are the of an organization or business. Okay, King. All right. All right, what about the others? Yes, Christopher is the closest, okay, lifeblood. All right, lifeblood. Okay, I guess this one will go to Christopher. So, that concludes the quiz session. Well done, Jagdeep. I think this is the second win. All right, let's give him a virtual round of applause. Okay. Yeah. You win a 20 ringgit voucher for Starbucks. Congratulations. And back to you, Crystal.
Thank you, Gurmeet. So once again, congratulations to Jagdeep. Our team will reach you out in order for us to send you the Starbucks voucher. And also, once again, thank you so much for all the participants for tonight. And I am actually posting the evaluation link into our group chat. I just need you maybe 2 minutes of time to fill out the evaluation in order for us to give us some of the feedback and see how are we able to do it better for the next session as well. So Gurmeet, would you like to say something to the participant before we end the session?
Okay, so I'd like to just end by saying thank you so much for joining the session. I realize some of you are busy with work, busy with studies, busy with kids like Grace is, right? But you attended the session and I hope the session was of value to you. So on behalf of me and Crystal and Christopher, thank you so much for attending the session. And remember, let me end by saying this, customers are the lifeblood of an organization, all right? So don't bleed customers. Back to you, Crystal.
Thank you, Gurmeet. So ladies and gentlemen, like what my colleague Christopher mentioned at the beginning of this session, so this Work From Home Protect series is a very unique and powerful program where we do not charge our visitor. So there's zero admission fee. So once you attended the session and you feel that you have benefited from our speaker today, benefited from Gurmeet, and you would like to make a contribution. So with that, I'm actually posting our bank detail into our group chat. So if you feel like you wanted to contribution, and there's no compulsion, any amount which you feel comfortable with. But of course, my dear friend, your contribution will be allowed us to continue session like this, and more people will be benefited. And we, at the same time, we are able to remunerate our speaker as well. And so before we end the session today, I will just ask your permission if you are comfortable with, so that you can just kindly switch on your video in order for me to take a group picture for today, so that we can capture the great memory for today. So, Madam Sumitra, would you like to turn on your video? And also, oh, no problem, Chao Hong. What about Fazlu?
Hey, Jagdeep showing cat. Can I bring my cat as well?
Can. Anand, bring your cat.
No problem, Anand, you can bring your cat now. So Anand is going to bring his cat, right?
I don't know. Is he bringing his cat?
Because Anand suddenly go offline.
Yeah,
I
think
suspect
Anand is
he's going to bring his cat.
Yeah, I think Anand is bringing his cat.
Have to lawan lah.
Yes.
Good.
Okay. Z, you have your cat as well, Z?
Not here today.
Oh, not here today.
No,
I'll go bring my guinea pig, is it? Okay, so just look at the camera, ladies and gentlemen. So ready, 3, 2, 1, smile. Okay, let me post our picture for today. Okay, very nice photo. So once again, thank you so much for your time today. So thank you so much for spending this lovely evening with us. So we hope that you have benefited from our speaker and you learned something from this session. So thank you so much, and we'll see you in that session. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Say bye to the cats as well.
Bye.
Bye, Chao Hong. Thanks
Bye,
for coming.
Chao Hong. Thank you.
Bye,
Thanks, Jadip. Okay. We can do our postmortem. I put Fazlu in the waiting room.
Hi, Anand. Nice to see you here today, Anand.
Hi.
Crystal, the recording, you want to
Oh,
continue?
yeah. Let me stop the recording.